Hi there, it's the 14th of February 2015, Saturday the 14th indeed. It's Valentine's Day, and I hope you got lots of love letters and Valentine's cards, and I'm going to show you a company that I hope I'm going to fall in love with rather more over the next few months because I'm going to buy it. Well, I'm not going to buy the whole company. I'm going to make a trade going long this company. It's a company called Segro, and Segro is a kind of European-wide owner and manager of light industrial units and data centers. So we're all using data. I'm using data right now, data centers, to store this video and to indeed use all the store the data that I use. So I'm sure you're the same. So companies that own data centers hopefully are in good business, and Segro is one of those companies. But it's not just data centers. They have industrial units that hold stuff, and companies run their businesses from all around Europe. So the reason why I'm interested in buying Segro, and you can see their share price recently here, one of the things that flagged it up as a possible buy for me is the fact that it has reached a new high, and that always captures my interest, because things that are going up do sometimes continue to go up, and if I'm buying a share, I want it to go up in price. So you can see obviously there are plenty of times where it doesn't go up in price, but essentially Segro PLC looks like it's trending upwards, and there are a number of things that make me say that. One is that there are a series of higher lows in place. There was a lower low here, but there's a higher low here, and there are higher highs in place. So higher highs and higher lows suggests that the share price is rising. The MA20, the average price of the share over the past 20 weeks is higher than the MA50, which is the average price of the share over the past 50 weeks, basically a year. So in other words, the recent price on average is higher than the further away price. So it's rising. And the moving averages, although they converged a bit here, which suggests that the more recent price was reverting to the trend, they are starting to part company again, and that's a good sign essentially. So if I open the graph up, you can see that it was much more expensive some long time ago, up around the what's this, sort of, well, £11 mark back in 2007, fell massively, and of course it would have been a great time to buy back in 2009, and I'm sure that most of us wish we'd made lots and lots of share purchases back in 2009. But anyway, since then it's been up, it's been going down, but then really since about 2013 the share price has done very well. It's pretty much doubled, and as far as I'm concerned, it's got a long way to go. It obviously was much more expensive than it is now. So that makes me feel that there is perhaps potential for it. So it's not at an all-time high, which might make me a little bit more nervous about the share price falling. It's half of that, less than half of that. So, but it seems to be rising steadily. If I just open the graph to this part, it's possible to see that really the share price has been rising since 2012. So the past 3 years it's gone steadily upwards, and to me this makes it a relatively easy share to trade. I'm not sort of trying to do a turnaround or anything. It's been trending upwards, albeit with a little hiccup back in October of last year, as indeed many shares had a hiccup back then, and it's recovered since then. Now that doesn't mean that it'll continue to recover. The price that we're seeing today may be the highest, of course, and it may fall through the floor over the next few weeks and months. Nobody knows, but my plan is to open a long position in Segro here. I'll have my stop sort of just below this this black line here. So I'll probably use the MA50 as the stop, to be honest. I'll probably drop the stop just below the MA50 and track it up. That would have been a pretty good stop all the way up here. Okay, that would have closed the position back here, but I could have gone long Segro at this point, I guess, if I'd wanted to hold the share and track it up again. But I wasn't long Segro at the time, so this is the first time I will have owned Segro. So that's my trade for this coming week. So there we go. There's lots of shares in the FTSE 350 that I've been looking at that could have filled my criteria. Many shares have done well in the past week or two. Lots of new highs, so lots of grounds for optimism. But my policy is to do one trade per week. So that's the plan still. So that's the one I'm going to do on Monday. So wish me well, and you can follow it by following my website and my blog each week and find out how my trade has got on. So hope you enjoy that. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, bye for now.